Hello friends, welcome to PySpark video tutorials. In this video, I am going to give you an example on user-defined functions. So in any requirements, normally if you have more requirements on customized functions. So if you want to use those customized functions registered, and if you want to use in SQL, we can go with user-defined functions. So I have a small requirement. So anyone knows, like whenever you do addition on particular fields, if you have any null data, obviously output you will get null data, right? Obviously you will get null data. So just look at this example. It's loading. So I have here salary column and commissional column. I want total salary plus commission. For that, what I am doing, I am registering this data frame as a temporary view, and here I am doing salary plus commission as total salary. If you look at here, what is happening? I have a salary in this Smith having a salary, but commission is null, but output total salary is coming as null. Why? Because whenever you do with the null calculations, output you will expect null. So we need to convert this null value into actual value. In SQL you will have a NVL function, but the same thing if you want to create here, what we can do, we can go with user-defined functions. So user-defined functions are session specific. It will be registered into Spark Metastore. Then you can use in SQL queries. So have created one user-defined function, this normal function. If you look at this, what I am doing, salary and commission, two parameters I am passing. If commission is null, display salary, return salary, else commission plus salary. If commission is null, means nothing is there for commission, display only salary, else commission plus salary. So I am creating this function. Then that function I am registering as Spark UDF. So for that we have a API spark.udf.register. Then name, user define any name if you want to register that UDF name, and this function name here I am calling here that function name, and this name both I am using the same name, and the return type I am using a data type integer type. Okay, so you can specify a return type. So execute this, then call this function in total salary. So here in function I am passing those two parameters. Now here you can see wherever commission is null, it is returning salary. Wherever commission plus salary, it is adding. So this is one method. Or you can create a NVL function directly like this. So I am creating another function NVL, and I am passing single column. If column is none, return 0, else return the column value. Okay, so this is another example. So I am registering that as NVL. Here you can see. Then here directly I am using here. Okay, salary plus NVL of commission as total salary. What I am doing here, salary plus commission, I am applying NVL function. If commission is null, it will apply 0, else it will return commission plus salary. See here you can see. Then I will apply I will create separate column. You will get more clarity on this. See here, wherever null is there, it is passing 0, else it is passing original value. So this is the way we can go for creating user-defined functions in PySpark. Okay, this is the way we can go for creating user-defined functions in PySpark. Remember this, these all are session specific. So if you are creating anything here, other sessions cannot be accessed. For example, if I do clear state and result, okay, I'm not creating user-defined functions again, just I'm creating a data frame I'm creating a temporary view. I'm trying to access that user defined function. Here you can see it is throwing error. Undefined function. Why? Because earlier session I have cleaned. So this user defined functions are session specific. If we register here, it will be available only this session. Now I am registered now, then I can access this. Try to run this. See. Okay, remember. So this is the way we can go for creating UDFs, PySpark UDFs, or you can say Spark UDF, user defined function. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel and share this video. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you very much.